Hi and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here again today. I'm so excited that you joined me here today again for another great video. Today I'm going to be sharing about a topic that really is dear to me. The topic that I'll be talking about is imposter syndrome. And before we get started, I'd like to share some dictionary definitions of what imposter syndrome means to help you understand. So I won't read it out, but here you go. Till under a year ago, I got a call to come interview for a company that I never ever thought I'll be working for. All my dreams, looking at the different companies that I could work for, I never ever thought I would land with this company. It wasn't a company I was seeking out. I was watching them with my peripheral view, but I was not actively looking for a job there. Going into the interviews, I had to constantly remind myself that I deserved to be interviewing at this company. I had worked so hard in my career, building my career, doing great work, that this was the next step for me. It was important to me to feel like I deserved to be here rather than they were giving me something or doing me a favor by employing me. I accepted the job and I'm currently still working there. On the first day I started working there, on the first ride home, I was thinking about all my life experiences and everything that had happened to lead me to where I am now. And I kept feeling, do I deserve this? Is this where I should be? What have I done to deserve this in life? And I had to start my journey again of reminding myself that yes, I do deserve to be where I am. It's not by chance. It is because I've worked so hard. Weeks into being there, after seeing a lot of great people do their work and talk about their work, I started feeling it again. I'm like, oh my God, why do I feel like I don't belong? Why do I feel like this is too big for me? And I started doing some more research. It had a name. It's called imposter syndrome, and a lot of people suffer from imposter syndrome, especially women. We tend to feel like our accomplishments are not really ours. We question why we are in a particular situation or what we did to get there. And for me, it became very evident that I not only wanted to learn more about this topic, but I also wanted to write about it, and I wanted to share it with a lot of the women in my circle as well. I started looking for some of the symptoms of this imposter syndrome in myself. Some of the things that I saw, doubting myself and doubting my accomplishments. It sounded like I was making the huge accomplishments that I had in my profession very small. I started seeing them as not as good compared to somebody else. And for me, that's something that is quite weird because I tend to focus on myself and I don't compare myself very often. But I was going through a phase where I was starting to look, oh, maybe that person actually has better experience than I do. But it was very important for me to get myself back to a place where I appreciated all the accomplishments that I had. Not only with this new job, but with a lot of the success that I've had in my career. I sit in rooms and I think, am I supposed to be here? Why is everybody listening to me? Like when I used to speak in front of some leadership summits and all, why do people trust my expertise and my knowledge? And it always felt like, am I a fraud? Is this really me? Do I really know what I'm talking about? And I doubted myself. It's not because somebody told me something. It's a battle that is within me and a battle that I had to fight on my own. Why is it important for me to talk about this? Looking at my childhood, growing up in Kaduna in Nigeria, I never expected that I'll be here today. In my wildest dreams, I never envisioned where I am today. I never thought I'll be where I am today. And often I feel like I don't deserve it, although I know I do. I know that I am an expert in my field, but oftentimes I don't feel like I'm an expert, especially when things fail or when people question me. I have to keep reminding myself that I do know what I'm doing. I am an expert in my field. Especially when we achieve much more than we ever dreamed or imagined, it becomes difficult for us to accept that we deserve to be where we are. It is a constant battle, and I'm happy that I have found some tips that help me overcome imposter syndrome again and again. The first thing that I do that helps me is that I own my accomplishments. A lot of time, especially as a program manager, we are successful because of our team's results. We are successful because of the work that the team produces. And we often forget the huge role that we play to help the team be successful. So now I'm owning my accomplishments as a program manager, and I'm owning my accomplishments in life, and I'm celebrating my accomplishments. The second thing that I'm doing is I am not comparing myself to anyone. Interestingly, being born a twin, I learned not to compare myself to my sister because we were very different. And I was wondering, like, as an adult, why do I feel like I have to compare myself to others in my professional life? And I quickly, I quickly made a change. I stopped comparing myself to other people because our journeys are different. Another thing that has helped me is building a support group. Having those people who can help you and remind you that you are awesome is very important. So building a support group and having those cheerleaders who remind you of your awesomeness has helped me a lot. Another way that I'm overcoming my imposter syndrome is to accept when people give me positive feedback and when people recognize me for my great work. Trying to be humble, I often didn't let people give me extensive positive feedback, and when they gave it to me, it felt so uncomfortable. But now I enjoy all the positive feedback that people give me. I also make time to ask people what they think and to share some of their thoughts with me as well. Feeling like an imposter might be something that I have to keep working on for a long time, but I'm really happy that I finally know what it is and that I can finally talk to people about it. And as I learn more, I'll share more with you guys as well. Do you feel like an imposter sometimes? You're not alone. You deserve to be where you are. Before I go, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, add your comments in the comment section, and share this video with all the other imposters around you. Take care and have an amazing day. Bye.